esto. Ay, la cambio. No, dale, ¿cómo la cambio? ¿Cómo la cambio?
So here she is, United States Olympic medalist, former UFC women's bantamweight champion, and Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the history of women in mixed martial arts without starting with Ronda.
It has to start with Ronda Rousey because her first UFC fight against Liz Carmouche back in Anaheim was truly amazing. They went out there, they put on a great show. Ronda ended it in the most hectic way. It had to end with an armbar. Ronda got it at the end of the first round. The crowd went crazy. And you understood at that moment, if Ronda was a star prior, she was going to the moon after that night in Anaheim, and that's exactly what she did.
She really has had a profound impact on American culture. Halloween rolls around every year. Ronda Rouseys are everywhere. You can't effectively put into words her contribution to mixed martial arts. And of course, tonight, she will try to add to her legacy. So here she is, two-division UFC champion Amanda Nunes, and ice water in her veins doesn't even begin to describe it. There's just something about Amanda Nunes on fight night, whether she's staring across at Ronda Rousey or Chris Cyborg, it doesn't seem to matter. She puts the focus on her, and skill for skill, she might be the best.
And it comes from that, right, John? Because what intimidates you when you stood across from the biggest stars the sport has to offer? She goes out there with an idea of how she's going to approach the fight, regardless of the opponent. And in most cases, she is approaching these fights with one thing on her mind, and that's brutality. And you watch that in her finishes. She demolished Ronda Rousey. She busted up Miesha Tate and then knocked out Chris Cyborg. Amanda Nunes is a savage.
We always talk about MMA being the fastest growing sport in the world. Women's MMA might be the fastest growing sport in the world, and no one has been a bigger beneficiary, of course, than one Amanda Nunes. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer. Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with round one. A massive fight field in this arena tonight, because for the first time since 2016, the great Ronda Rousey is back. I believe she has solved some problems here. Beautiful combination. Back to the feet now. Hand and knee. Big elbow there.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down. So get another one off to finish the fight.
So 1 minute. What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.